let's be real. How many of you checked your sleep readiness score this morning before you actually, felt your own body? You're staring at a chart on your wrist to decide if you're allowed to feel rested. It's wild. We've entered this weird era where we're obsessed with maintenance mode. We're downloading updates, tracking macros, and refining 5 a.m. routines like we're a software patch for a version 2.0 that never actually launches. Have you ever caught yourself doing this, treating your life like a project to be finished rather than a day to be lived? It's that 30-second microwave panic where you reach for your phone because 30 seconds of unfilled time feels like a glitch in the matrix. We think we're gaining control, but we might just be losing the plot. We think we're just being productive, but we're actually trapped in a 400-year-old escape room. The word optimization comes from the Latin optimus, which originally meant the best moral state. But during the Industrial Revolution, we hijacked it to describe the efficiency of steam engines. Now, we've turned that logic inward, treating our souls like a factory floor. This brings us to Blaise Pascal, a 17th century math genius who had a massive realization. He said, "All of humanity's problems stem from man's inability to sit quietly in a room alone." Pascal realized we don't actually want the things we're chasing. We want the chase because it keeps us from looking into the mirror of silence. Your high-performance 5 a.m. routine? It might not be a productivity tool. It might be a sophisticated way to outrun the dawn. Seriously, does this resonate with you? Or am I just overthinking my morning coffee? I really want to know if I'm the only one who feels this efficiency guilt. Pascal called it a diversion, but a century later, Giacomo Leopardi took it even further. He talked about Noia, which we translate as boredom. But that's too small. For Leopardi, Noia is the sublime dissatisfaction of a spirit that is simply too big for the world. Think about that. Feeling unproductive isn't a bug. It's the highest feature of being human. It's your brain realizing that no amount of life hacks can satisfy the infinite scale of what you actually are. But in 26, we've pathologized this. We've traded existence for algorithmic legibility. If it isn't tracked or posted, did it even happen? We're scared that if we stop optimizing, we'll become illegible to the world. Here's the shocker. You aren't trying to be productive. You're trying to be too busy to notice the magnitude of being alive. It's a radical flip. You aren't failing at life. You're succeeding at distracting yourself from it. So how do we stage a digital prison break? We need to learn the art of being useless. I don't mean being lazy. I mean doing things with zero ROI. First, try the nothingness window. Schedule 10 minutes a day with absolutely zero input. No podcasts, no scrolling, no meditation apps. Just sit there and witness the Noia. It'll feel itchy and uncomfortable, but that's the feeling of your brain coming back online. Next, reclaim the analog hour. Spend the first hour of your day without digital tracking, no sleep scores, no water logs, just exist in your body. Finally, do a guilt subtraction. Identify one habit you only do because you feel like you should, some optimization hack you saw on LinkedIn, and delete it for a week. Neuroscience shows that this idle time is where creativity and actual emotional processing live. Being useless isn't a failure, it's a revolution. The big lie of the 21st century is that optimization leads to freedom. It doesn't. The more you optimize your time, the more you become a slave to the clock. Optimization is for machines. Existence is for humans. Tomorrow morning, when you wake up, you're going to have a choice. You can check your stats, sync your biometrics, and upgrade your system. Or you can just be So here's my question for you. What's one thing you'd tell your past self about this hustle culture? I'm genuinely curious to hear your take. Are you going to upgrade your life, or are you finally going to live it?